All right, we're back with another overtime game. This one, didn't go in the Leafs' favor, but hey, it's another point. So that's 3 straight games for overtime for the Maple Leafs. Let's get right into it. Game 35 versus the Edmonton Oilers. And Michael Hutchinson is in net for the Leafs. Campbell had that maintenance day, and I thought, okay, he'll be all right to come in. Nope. So it's up to Mike. Everything else, Leafs lineup, doesn't really change. So, first period, first 5 minutes, it's all chances for the Leafs. And it's all saves for Mike Smith. He looked phenomenal. Galchenyuk gets robbed. Tavares gets stopped in close. Matthews gets stopped in close. Matthews misses a point-blank shot from Hyman. Little pass out front, goes wide, high and wide. Smith played well. And of course, as you know, Maple Leafs fashion, they're all over him. Just like last game, it was the Maple Leafs first, but why not? Edmonton Oilers score first. TJ Brodie goes for the pinch, and Riley's slow to react. He's not back in time. He doesn't support him. 5-hole, backhand 5-hole by Archibald. Great goal, great looking goal. I was hoping, Riley might return the favor for Brodie, since he saves his butt a bunch of times on pinches. Not this time. 1-0. However, Leafs get right back at it because Hyman gets a chance on the rush. Gets stopped, obviously. But it comes back out, and it's Jake Muzzin with a hard play at the Leafs blue line. He holds off the forward, the attacker, one-hands it to Hall. Hall feeds Hyman up the boards. Lovely little play, good outlet pass. Hyman over the blue. Marner goes in deep. Hyman feeds Marner. Marner drops that right shoulder, goes strong to his forehand. Around Smith, goal. And it all starts from that Muzzin effort at his blue line, the Hall outlet pass. Full team effort there. Good quick return by the Leafs. It's tied 1-1. Matthews then makes a nice save, or almost a goal line pull off the other way. He had a great two-way game tonight. That's around 10 minutes in, and I'm going to be honest, Hutchinson, he looked shaky. He scared me. He looked shaky all game, to be honest with you. The Leafs did well, though. They closed down low. They just tried to support him as much as possible. It was really their only option. And to be fair, they did a good job of it tonight. This time in particular, I think Matthews did a few times. So obviously, good on the Leafs to respond quick after letting that first goal go in. Then they get another one. At 7:52, Matthews doesn't make a mistake this time. He's not missing the net from the hash marks again. Well, he does later on, but the Oilers give him space. So silly for them to give him space. He brings it out from behind the net, comes out front, boom. High glove, goal. Mike Smith, you got no chance there. 2-1 Leafs. And it was good. It was good. The Leafs dominated this first period like they did last time. This time, however, they're not trailing when they go into the second. They're actually leading by 1. So that was a good little change. Also, when the Leafs couldn't do like a simple breakout, it wasn't working, or they couldn't carry it out themselves, they looked for that stretch pass down the middle where the Leafs player, centerman, winger, whoever was there, just stood their ground. When the puck came to him, it was just deflection to the right or left to a winger picking up speed, go into the zone. I really like that. I really like that option. Anyway, Leafs are up 2-1 going into the second period. Start of the second period. Leafs get the first chance. Matthews misses high. Oh, again, 16-minute mark there after a great shift by his line. Missed glove side. That line looked really good tonight. The Tavares, Nylander, Galchenyuk line looked really good tonight. But yeah, let's just carry on. Smith playing great, of course. He robs Mikheyev on a 2-on-1 with Kerfoot. I thought that was a goal for sure. Smith's only lost, 3 games this year? 2 of them against the Leafs. He's looking good. He's looking good at a crisp 39 years old. So yeah, robs Mikheyev on that 2-on-1. Leafs then get the first power play of the game anyway, 7:30 left, and this power play did not look as clean as last game. Now, I know last game they didn't score, but at least they were generating some good chances. It looked good. Here, no. Matthews got like a one-timer that was deflected, hit off a stick. That's about it. They're 0 for 18 now. What I did notice this period, though, is the refs, they missed 2 Yamamoto cross-checks that took Mitch Marner out of the play. It went uncalled. And, later on in the game with Simmons, it happened, and it got called. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Anyway, let's go on to the third with the Leafs leading 2-1. Oilers get the quick start of the third. Brody again, 2 plays, struggles. He can't get the puck up the boards. The Leafs do manage to get it out, but it comes right back in. Brody again, this time on the right side behind the net. He can't get it up the boards. He tries to hold on to give the Leafs time. This gives the Oilers time to get bodies into the zone. Puck eventually comes up to Larson. He shoots it. It's going well wide. Hits a returning Kyle Turris, who's been off the last 8 games. Hits him like in the hip. It goes in 2-2. And then, obviously, Simmons takes a penalty. He gets a penalty for cross-checking. It's very similar to the ones on Mitch Marner from Yamamoto. But he gets the penalty. Some big inconsistencies here with the refereeing. Obviously, there's been issues as of late, and it continues. Luckily, that doesn't change the game at all. So, yeah, stays 2-2. 11-10 left in the... So 11-10 left in the third. The Leafs come close. Nylander gets a chance. Galchenyuk gets the rebound. JT's there for the rebound. He can't pot it in. And then right after the Oilers get it out, the Leafs transition back again. And it's Tavares. He gets a drop pass from Galchenyuk. Rings it off the crossbar. Oh, man. JT looked good. However, I must admit, every time the Oilers entered the Leafs zone this game, I was nervous. Obviously, as the game amped up and, when it was tied with under 10 minutes to go, I got really, really nervous. Tavares' line then had another strong shift around the 8-minute mark. Tavares letting it fly. The whole line, they worked hard to get the puck, to keep possession. They looked good. Smith continues his good play. He makes a good save on Riley at 6:35 after he goofed up a little glove save. And then it's at this time the nerves creep even more in. Leafs are getting chances and nothing is going in. Hutch obviously looking shaky. Not a good recipe. Though, I'm going to give Hutchinson his due because his glove was pretty tidy tonight. On redirections, on a Nurse slap shot at around 5:46 left. Grabbed it, held it, he was in position. The glove looked all right tonight. The glove and holding on to it, it was key. Following the whole Nurse shot, Tavares gets a few more chances. Marner then strips Barry behind the net, feeds out to Matthews, but he kind of fans on it as he gets taken out by sliding Barry. It goes just wide. But the big thing here is when Barry slid and took out Matthews. Matthews obviously tripped and his foot came up and cracked Barry in the face. That was brutal to watch. Luckily, he was okay. It could have been absolutely awful. I can't believe he wasn't cut. And, that's why, ladies and gentlemen, I have now decided to don the cage while I play hockey. One too many sticks, elbows, skates to the face. Got to protect this. I don't know when cages will come into the NHL. I don't know if they will. I think that visor helped Barry at least. The visor did help. 90 seconds to go and Nylander avoids a tripping call. I would have called it. I would have been fine if they called it. But maybe I took it as maybe the Leafs are getting lucky there and officials are doing like a makeup call for all their missed cross-checks on Yamamoto. And then we get to the final minute, and it is all Oilers. Draisaitl, McDavid, Nurse, everyone. They're just going nuts. Somehow, Nurse gets open in the slot with like 2 seconds left, 3 seconds left. This is right after, I don't know what happened, but Hyman's stick went flying. So whatever Oiler went through, lifted Hyman's stick, it went flying. Nurse was Hyman's guy. Gets it in front. Luckily, he puts it high and wide. We're off to OT. And OT, it almost ended before it began. This honestly a quick OT, wasn't it? Right off the draw, 2-on-1 for the Leafs. Marner over to Matthews. He's going 5-hole. Smith closes the door like he has done all game. And the Oilers go the other way. It's McDavid, 2-on-1 with Nurse. McDavid to Nurse. And you know what? Nurse isn't missing this time. He gets the chance. He scores. I think it went under glove, between the glove and the body, and that's game. Leafs lose 3-2 in overtime to put, Edmonton gets some retribution for that last game, for the, giving up that 3-1 lead with like 7 minutes to go. McDavid's point streak is now at 11 games. Leafs lose 3-2 in overtime to the Edmonton Oilers. I'm going to say it, Mike Smith, the difference maker here tonight. Leafs are now 22-20-3, I believe. And overall, it was a fun game. And even though Mike Hutchinson had a shaky game, the shaky start anyway, he settled down, and you know what? Good on him. Good on him for fighting it. And, he gave the Leafs a chance to win. And again, well played, Mike Smith. You earned this victory. And I guess it's on to the next one. Go Leafs, go.